Do we ever actually cross anything off our Pinterest lists? Well, today I'm at least going to try to attempt to. I want to try and cross this off. It's some kind of armrest flexible table thing. So I've come to B&Q to get some wood and hopefully I'll be able to make it. So just judging by the photo, it looks like all I'll need is some strip wood. Now just having a look here, they've got 25mm wide, 36mm wide and 46mm wide. Prices are pretty close. So I'm going to go down the middle, I'm going to get the 36mm wide boards. A couple of those should do. Now I just need to get some adhesive. Now I'm thinking spray adhesive, it's really quick to apply and it's pretty strong. I've just got to stick the fabric to the wood, so I reckon this will do. So I've got the couple of strips of wood, I've got the spray adhesive, got the fabric at home, so it should be a nice simple project, fingers crossed. Right, I'm just having a quick look at the picture on Pinterest again. It's basically just equal lengths of strip wood. So I'm going to cut these all to 30cm long. I'll just get as many pieces as I possibly can, sit them all next to each other, see what kind of width I'm working with, get them sanded, get some wax applied, and then glue them to the fabric and it should be done. Sounds simple enough, but will it actually be? Let's find out. Now you can of course cut these pieces just with a regular handsaw, but if you have got a powered saw like this, it makes the job a lot quicker. So I did actually cut as many pieces as I possibly could out of those two lengths of strip wood, but it turns out I only needed 11. These butted up next to each other, measure 39cm. I was aiming for roughly 40cm, so this is close enough for me. I'll get them all sanded now and then they'll be ready for some furniture wax. And again, doing it by hand, it is an option, but if you've got an electric sander, it goes a lot quicker. When I do apply the furniture wax, I'm going to be applying it to the front and the edges, but not the underside, because that's going to get the spray adhesive. And if I put the wax on, the spray adhesive won't stick. With this wax applied now, it'll help protect the wood from any moisture in the air, but it will also protect it from any potential moisture that finds its way onto the surface from putting cups on there. So now that I've got all the pieces waxed, I'll be able to buff them up a bit later on. But I'm going to be using a scrap piece of fabric that I've got to glue them onto. So I'm going to move these to one side for now. And I want to make sure that this fabric is the nice side facing down. I'm going to spray the spray adhesive all over it, and then I'll be able to put these into place and stick them down. Leave them to set, and then I'll be able to trim the fabric to the proper size. I'm going to leave it a little bit because it will take just a few seconds for it to start to go tacky, and then I can get the wood applied. So now I'll be able to leave this to fully dry. Once it has fully dried, I'll be able to come back with a sharp pair of scissors and trim off the excess fabric. I find it's always easier to just do a rough cut out first and then come back and trim it perfectly to size. There's a lot less fabric to mess around with then. Right, so the idea with this is that you place it over the arm of your settee, it conforms to the shape, regardless of if it's a curve or square. Because of the fabric, it just lets it bend and fold the way it needs to fold. And then this should make it more stable for putting like cups and remotes on. So I've got to try it out. Let's try it with the remote first. Well, that's a good sign, ain't it? Let's try it without. Right, that's a good start. Put it back on. Let's try it with a cup. It's empty, I ain't got to worry about spilling it. Seems a bit better. Try it without. I don't know. I think it's more stable without. I mean, at least it'll protect your settee because it's the wood instead of just the fabric, but well, that was a waste of time. I suppose the positive I've got to take away from this is the fact that I have actually crossed something off my Pinterest list now. This has been on my list for a long time. I wish it wasn't on my list for so long because it has literally been a waste of time. I don't think it's of any benefit at all. Let me know if I've done something wrong. What would you have done differently? Have I got the sizings wrong of the wood? Should they have been a bit smaller, a bit wider? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video at least, and I hope it's given you some kind of inspiration. Maybe not to make this, but at least to try and cross something off your Pinterest list. And if there's anything you'd like us to cross off your Pinterest list for you, do let us know in the comments as well, because we love to hear what projects you have in mind. If you haven't subscribed to On a Budget already, make sure you click the subscribe button and then click the little bell icon next to it. That way you'll get a notification as soon as you upload a new video. Thank you all for watching. I don't know. It's fun to play with though.